Golf lining up, runway 25.
And Legion traffic, EZY Papa Charlie behind the departing company A320 Neo, runway 25, Legion traffic.
Over traffic, South 192, the pressure eastbound, train, unit number 1 jet battery on car.
Luton traffic is 63 Alpha X-ray, is clear runway 25, Luton. Luton traffic is 72 Foxtrot, taken up runway 25. Traffic is 72 Foxtrot Golf, airborne passenger.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Legion traffic, EZY Papa Charlie departing runway 25, Rodney 1 Bravo departure, Legion traffic.
Alpine 67 unit X-ray is rapid sim, and we are now climbing flight level 300.
Passengers bus is coming.
Traffic support on 6718 Heavy is about 20 miles from the field. We'll report back on final. Luton traffic, postman 6718 heavy, 10 mile final, runway 25, Luton.
Cabin crew, thank you. Boarding is complete.
We will shortly be closing the doors, so please complete any final calls or messages. Electronic devices may be used at all times if they are in flight mode. Laptops must be safely stowed for takeoff. If you become aware of any electronic device being damaged or overheating, please inform us immediately.
EasyJet 7 Hotel Papa for postman 6718, could you hold up the seat at Message Postman for us? It's stable.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. We are now 7.5 miles out, speed 180 for the postman, 6718.
Yep, okay, that's great. We're slowing down the Message Postman, so we're number 2 behind the 67 Hotel.
Roger.
Under the heat of traffic, shuttle 1 Victor, climbing flight level 180, pass through flight level 150 and bound Wobbin, climbing now flight level 360.
This is traffic, postman 6718, short final, 2.5 miles out for runway 25, Luton.
And Luton traffic is the 67 Hotel Papa, 9.3 miles out to 5, number 2.
Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
And Luton traffic Postman 6718, taxiing to the cargo ramp via Delta. Luton.
Just testing my mic there, sorry. Right, I've been talking to myself for quite a while by the looks of it. Which is unfortunate. So I have just briefed myself on the departure. I can run through that again. So it's a left-hand seat departure, expecting runway 25, taxiing out. We're expecting runway 25, taxi via Foxtrot and Alpha. We've planned for an intersection departure from Alpha 1. Sufficient stop margin for projected takeoff. Calculated. Engine out SID today. Straight ahead on one way heading 254 to 25 miles and we'll hold. Otherwise, should it be required, we can come straight back into Luton today. We've got good conditions here. Lovely weather in the UK, 19 degrees, so and with a headwind on the runway, so that's fine. That's not a problem today, but all the other London airports with longer runways available if we need them. No non-standard ops today. We've got fully serviceable aircraft. Rodley 1 Bravo departure, stop climb 5,000, MSA is 2,200, and we've got sufficient extra fuel. Other threats, only one I can think of is a VATSIM ATC. We've got no control on line at the moment, fair amount of traffic around, but we do have control to the south and currently at Geneva. Okay, that completes the briefing. Sorry for the mic audio problems earlier. Been talking to myself for quite a while. We're ready for pushback. Let's get a quick look around us. That heavy. Oh, I've got a Ryanair here, so I always have a check. So, here's that. Okay. As soon as he's clear, we can go back. Fair amount of traffic here today. Excellent. Continue pushback. Luton traffic easy. 3-1 Mike X-ray, push and start, sand 4-2 right, Luton. Next left to right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, we're cleared engine start. Engine mode select 2 start. Starting engine 1.
EasyJet next to me whether I know we're competitors first, but have a good flight.
Thank you very much. Even though we're flying for a competitor, have a good flight. Excellent.
A special welcome to our EasyJet Plus cardholders. If you would like to know more about
Okay, EGTY is engine 1.
hesitate to ask any of your crew throughout the flight. My name is Nolan. It's my pleasure to introduce the rest of the crew today. Working with me at the front, we have Tim, joining you very shortly at this. And working very hard down the back today, we have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your comfort, but primarily for your safety. With that in mind, we do ask.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if enjoying the content. Engine 1 avail, starting number 2.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit.
Please set parking brakes.
Emergency
Parking brake set.
will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Engine 2 avail.
Fastened, adjusted,
Engine mode selector norm.
as shown. It must be
APU not
fastened
required.
outside the
Strobes to
arm.
auto.
We recommend
Terrain, plenty terrain. Luton. We get the
the air supply
radar protective
fails
windshield. Spoilers armed. Rudder trim neutral. We are a flaps 1 departure.
start the oxygen.
Unlocking gear.
We'll get TRA on now.
Nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
And flight control checks. So we're down 0.4
On each side,
on the trim.
but on your own
0.4 set.
before helping others.
Rudder. Full
If
right.
you land on water, take a life jacket
Full
behind
left.
you,
Bypass pin
Neutral.
remove from the
Elevators full down.
over your head.
Left is clear.
Full up.
Right is clear.
Neutral.
Your waist,
Ailerons. Full left.
pull the strap to adjust.
Full right.
Do not inflate it inside
Neutral.
the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow
It's on.
the fifth
Taxi.
tube. There is a light and whistle.
And we'll
on
get the
the
Toby eye tracker on as well. There we go.
The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in
Mr. Pin sitting over there. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Give him a wave off. Be a bit quicker moving. They'll be a bit quicker than that normally. I'm going to go anyway. Alright. Luton traffic, easy 31 Mike X-rays, taxiing Foxtrot Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, runway 25, Luton. Right check. Pressure 0.
Go 1 Yankee uniform behind EasyJet to push the start. Luton traffic.
ATC. Right, excellent. Who's this? Oh, Luton ground 121755. Luton ground, hello, easy 31 Mike X-ray, we've just started taxiing from stand 42 right.
Easy 31 Mike X-ray, Luton ground, hello. You are cleared to Geneva, Rodney 1 Bravo departure, squawk 2176, information Alpha's current KNH 1026.
Clear Geneva, Rodney 1 Bravo, squawk 2126, and information Alpha 1026, easy 31 Mike X-ray.
Easy 31 Mike X-ray, the squawk 2176.
2176, thank you, easy 31 Mike X-ray. 6.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, taxi now, holding point Alpha 1, runway 25 via Delta and Alpha.
Taxi, holding point Alpha 1, runway 25 via Delta and Alpha. EZ31 Mike X-ray. Clear left side, clear right side. Okay, performance, no changes. Engine out SID straight ahead, 25 miles. Runway track 254, departure Rodney 1 Bravo. And speeds 131, 135, 135. Climb nav blue, 1 FD2. Stop climb 5,000. Clear right side, clear left side.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, 1 Unicom now, 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, thanks for the service. EC31 Mike X-ray. Come to Unicom.
Let's go 1 uniform, Yankee uniform taxiing to runway 25 via Echo, Delta and Alpha. Holding point Alpha 1, you're losing traffic.
I've got Luton ground online now.
You always come on after I depart.
Okay, let's go. Packs off. Let's get lit up. TIRA, transponder on. Good to go. Nothing on TCAS. ABI tracker back on. Luton traffic, EC31 Mike X-rays departing runway 25 via Alpha 1 Rodney 1 Bravo departure, Luton. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff please, seats for takeoff. Approach is clear. Right side's clear. Takeoff. Engine stable. Manflex 55, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. 100 knots. B1, rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Maybe one. Past 1030 in the left turn. Leave a climb. Wait for the positive trend. Nose dropping. Positive trend. Leave a climb. Thrust climb. Climb. Auto thrust. Max. Pack 1 on. Wait 10 seconds. Pack 2. And back 2. Approaching airspeed. Speed checks, flaps up. And ground spoilers disarmed. Green dot speed. Stop climb 5000. We just check for any ATC. We do have ATC to the south of us, but a little way off, so I'll continue to climb. Easy, 31 Mike X-ray, climb flight level 200. Climb flight level 200, easy, 31 Mike X-ray. 200 in the mini FCU. Standard set. Checked once, twice, 3 times. Passing 4-3. Checked. So this routing takes us out, avoiding London Heathrow primarily, their airspace. So we're going out wide to the west. Shortcuts are few and far between at peak times. At plus 16 on the temperature at the moment, so we're not at icing risk. Get the landing lights off. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more videos coming. Tutorials. Planning the EFATO video. Engine failure after takeoff. It's always a good one. Always fun to do. We'll see how the Fenix lives up to that one at the moment. Passing 100. Pretty happy with nice evening here. Clear air. Let's get the seatbelts off. Yeah, Block 1 of the Fenix did not handle an engine failure on takeoff. Unfortunately, it was unstable, but Block 2 seems to be a lot better. So I'm interested to have tried it once, and we didn't crash, put it that way. So we'll put it through its paces. So I've got that one coming up. I've got loads of videos, video ideas to come, and love doing the live stream, so we'll keep those going. Any suggestions of content, just drop them in the chat. I'm always happy to listen to what people want to see. enjoy the English countryside there for a little while. So we might get pinged by another controller shortly. Although he's only covering up to flight level 19.5, London. Terminal manoeuvring area to the south, so hopefully he may ignore us. Yeah, by the time we get out to Compton and down, we'll be above his zone, so I don't expect to be pinged actually. There is control on at Geneva currently. So we're estimating 18:36 landing at Geneva. Expected fuel on board. 2.4 tonnes, 1.3 the alternate. That'll hopefully improve once we get up to cruise. And we can zero out cost index now as we climb, give us our most efficient climb as per EGGW stops. Cabin altitude is rising, so that's good. That's where we'd expect it to be, so no problems with pressurisation as we go up. It's all looking good. A nice evening up here. Thanks for your comment, the chest space. Yeah, we'll keep the live streams going. Might get to do another one early tomorrow morning. May do the return leg, Geneva back into Luton. Got that left turn coming up. Easy 31 Mike X-ray, climb flight level 370. Climb flight level 370, easy 31 Mike X-ray. 310's in the mini FCU. Speed out, thrust climb, open climb, 370 blue. I'll say that's looking pretty realistic down there. Turning overhead Compton for the south coast now. Routing toward Midhurst. And out for our channel crossing. 370 for the cruise today. We have got real world failures at realistic level turned on. Anything could happen. Keeps us on our toes. There's Heathrow over there to the east. So as you can see, this routing takes us all the way around wide, climbs us right up out of its traffic zone. South coast on the nose. 10,000 to go to top of climb. Bit of a moisture layer coming up here. Let's double check the temperature. -39. We're going to just be out of freezing conditions here, so icing conditions, should I say. -40 we need for that. There's Gatwick down there, bit of activity, so some flashing lights. Expect that's pretty busy this time of day. It's 41, we're good on icing conditions now. Here we go, start heading out over the English Channel. Lovely evening for a bit of flying. South coast of England there, passing beneath us. Nice day for a stroll along the beach there today, I'm sure. It's probably the first day most people have been able to go out and enjoy it, to be honest. Just enjoying the views there. It's not every day I get to see the aircraft from this angle, so I'll make the most of it. Got the Isle of Wight off to the west there. Let's jump back in and see how we're getting on. Approaching 340 for 370. Shortly at top of climb. Looking good. Doesn't take long to hop across the English Channel. We can already got the coast of France coming up ahead of us. Should have some good views of Paris today as we come down the west side. Going south, you'll always be to the west side of Paris, and going north, you'll be to the east. Going south, you get the best views. You'll be closer to the city. Thousand feet to go. We'll get the cost index of 4 back in before the engines spool back on the 0 cost index. It's back in. Mac Alt Star. Mac Alt Cruise. Our TCAS system set to below. Gives us a deeper view of the traffic beneath us in case of a emergency descent. often at this point in a flight, the captain and first officer will often recap on some emergency procedures. So we're just talking there, just mentioned emergency descent, so we might just ask one in that memory items for emergency descent, and we'll list them out. So emergency descent memory items: crew oxygen masks on, signs on, emergency descent, it's an idle descent, speed brake full, and activate the auto throttle. Establishing the aircraft into the highest speed descent possible, engine mode selector ignition, we notify ATC, we do an emergency descent PA, transponder to 7,700, and we descend to flight level 100, or the minimum altitude that allows by terrain according to the MSA in the area, so I always keep an eye on the MSAs en route. And if the cabin altitude is above 14,000 feet, we'd have the passenger masks manually on, otherwise they would automatically deploy. That's it. That is the emergency descent items. Always good to run through those, and always good to keep an eye on your MSAs here. So 3,500 feet. So we're okay for a 10,000 here, but obviously we're heading to a part of the world where it's more of an issue. So crossing the Alps. So we're very close to Mont Blanc, which is near Geneva, the highest point of the Alps. You can see here the minimum descent is 18,200. So we've got problems if we want to get down to flight level 100. So we've got to have escape routes. We need to know the midpoint of the Alps and which way to turn to get back to lower terrain in the most expeditious manner. We don't need to factor that today because we're staying to the north and west of the Alps, only just, but when crossing the Alps that is something we factor in and have to keep an eye on. It's very important. Just pulling in over the coast of France. We're heading directly for just the west side of Paris now, so we're expecting some good views, hopefully, if the cloud stays like this. Vectorum in chat, so I hope I pronounced the name right there. The TCAS below, does that affect the display or also the RAs? It doesn't affect the RAs, but it gives you a deeper view below, so it gives you a 7,500 feet look below. Depending on the existing, they do vary from aircraft to aircraft, but with it setting below, we have a deeper view, so we'll see traffic 7,500 feet below. We'd get resolution advisories in the same way, regardless of whether it's set above, below, or normal. So it's just to gives us a bit of a forewarning in case of a you know, as we're descending rapidly in a decompression situation, we can look ahead and avoid traffic. Good question, though. Good question. No problem, Fabian. So let's double check the landing runways at Geneva. I think we do have controllers online there. I think it's the centre and aerodrome controllers. Information Bravo, ILS approach runway 04 as planned. Transition level 80. Wind 090 at 4 knots, CAV OK. Temperature 22.8, 1030. So we can program in 130, 1030 now. So that in the cruise. Always working ahead of the aircraft. Our 2 November plates. So Lusa restriction is above 200, Sawney above flight levels 160, Lurco above 8,000, and maintained 8,000 over this terrain as a minimum. And then Indus above 7,000. So it's a high terrain zone. We're kept high. And depending on which runway's in use, you come in over the mountains. It's quite close. It's quite a nice approach. You get quite close to the terrain, coming in this direction, and you'll turn that way or that way. Similar procedure for the other side, and we're then turned in. But it's a long final for Geneva because of avoiding this terrain here in the middle. It depends when air traffic control turn you in, but you can expect up to. I've had out to 20 miles before, so 15 to 17 is pretty normal. Whereas, you know, the standard approach here in the UK, you'd expect, or anywhere else, you'd expect about a 10-mile final, unless you want a visual. The approach plates for the ILS 04. Platform altitude 6,000. Standard glide slope 3 degrees. Cat C minimums, so 1617. In fact, we can put that into the MCDU now. (1617) on the Barrow. UNH currently 1030. We'll cross check these later on. Inbound course 044 and missed approach altitude. Initial climb clearance 7,000, climbing straight ahead. On the outbound radial 044 from Geneva, proceeding to the SBR VOR. Okay. Coming up on Paris, we'll have a look out the window in a moment. Just get the weather information chucked in while we're in that page. So it was wind 090 at 4, temperature 20. 090 at 4, wind 20 degrees. Approach speed currently at 136, and we'll go config full. Let's take a look outside. That's the city of Paris coming into view over there. We may be able to spot the Eiffel Tower as we get a little bit closer. Easy to spot by night when it's all lit up. Yeah, it's always nice over Paris, Avian. It's cracking view going southbound. We're a little bit further away, as I was saying, going. When you come back north, we're routed more out to the east. It's, a few more landmarks as we get closer. You can see Paris Orly Airport there. It's quite a big airport. It's obviously not. Charles de Gaulle is over to this side of Paris over there. There it is. That'll be Charles de Gaulle up there. So just then you come to not quite come into view, but de Gaulle's up there. Well, coming up off our left wing. A few stadiums coming into view here. I'm in this view because it's easier to zoom in, but a few stadiums off Paris, Stade de France perhaps. I'll jump back in the cockpit and look out from here. You might see a few bits. Stadiums there. A few blocks right beneath us actually. Let's have another jump out. I need to look at what this fancy, I think I have looked at that before. Very nice looking stately home there. Okay, there's a few buildings popping out. It's not doing my frames any good. There's the Eiffel Tower. You can see that. Eiffel Tower is just there, so if we add engine view, the Stade de France, I'm presuming. Eiffel Tower's there, look. There we go. Passengers enjoying a good view today. Here comes Paris Orly Airport, just down here. Once we get past Paris, we normally begin a left turn, or we are beginning a left turn. There we go. It's pretty normal, pretty standard routing, but there we go. Left turn off the southwest of Paris. You can see just the gall off the winglet up there. Sorry, the menu's coming up. Right up there to the northeast side of the city. Always nice to fly on days like this, and you can take in some views as a perk of the job. Lado, thanks for subscribing. Great to have you on board today. Any message from Easy Ops? 14-minute delay. 4-minute delay, really. Anything over within 10 minutes is a delay. Over 10 minutes, sorry. Let's take the time to calculate our arrival performance. So we are landing cross-check Lima Sierra Golf Golf Geneva, landing runway 04. Conditions there are dry. Flying the weather, that cross-checks what we've just seen. Cav OK 1030. Landing weight. Going 58. I'm gonna base it on 59 tons. You could even base it on the current, to be honest with you. Worst case scenario, we'll do 60. Nice long runway at Geneva. Horrible paved runway though. I don't like the paved runway. It's a bumpy old runway. Concrete slabbed. Auto brake low on flap config full. Slight crosswind component. Bit of headwind. Nothing to worry about. Excellent. So we'll put in auto brake low. We've got config full. Set it on the MCDU. So we can take the time to brief up the approach. Be a left-hand seat landing using the ILS runway 04, black config full. Landing distance required is 2,000 meters, which is well within sufficient stop margins there for operations today. We'll go idle reverse, auto brake low, and we'll be exiting to the right. Let's bring up the ground charts. Yeah, exit right. It'll be either. It's already bright, isn't it? Is that on light chart? Yeah, it's likely to be Delta or Charlie. That's what I'm expecting. And we'll taxi in, and we'll be on one of the most likely be on one of the satellites stands, but we'll see what ATC give us because we have got ground control on. Hotspots for taxi. There are some hotspots around at Delta and Charlie are both hotspots, so we need to keep an eye out there for traffic incursions. Got no non-standards. We've got a fully serviceable aircraft currently, although we do have wheel failures on, so who knows what may happen. But currently we're okay. So here's the Lusar 2 November departure we got in, and the ILS 04, 3,900 metres. Approach minimum. I've already put in the box is 1617, and we've already run through the missed approach. Initial climb 7,000, climbing straight ahead on the 44 Geneva radial. And we've got 11 minutes of extra fuel currently. That's still improving as we head through the flight. Diversion on arrival. No ATIS online at Zurich currently, but yeah, we've got variable tune-up winds, seating and visibility okay, 21 degrees, no significant weather at Zurich, so we're all good on that front. I'll put terrain radar on my side. I'll just dim that down slightly. In terms of threats today, biggest threat is terrain. It's a dangerous area in terms of terrain, Geneva, so we have to pay particular caution to the restrictions on the approach, especially the 8,000 restrictions as we come in over the last set of mountains, and maintaining that until we're turned into the runway and ensuring we're not below the platform altitude of 6,000 as we turn in for final. Other threats include traffic, so we're obviously VATSIM traffic. Just check for controllers online currently. Yeah, we've still got approach, ground and centres on in Swiss radar on as well, so expecting pretty decent coverage coming up. There's 8 departures currently, so yeah, traffic volume on VATSIM is going to be something to keep an eye on. Other than that, I think we're all good. I think that's the approach briefed up. No abnormals, but we'll rebrief should anything change en route. Yeah, spotting bad runways, Fabian, is grass runways very difficult. I don't think you're alone in that. I've missed many a grass field, particularly doing my PPL training. Difficult to see those, certainly. They don't make it easy. So to help with descent planning, all of our restrictions are aboves. So ideally I want to be above 8,000 this way, obviously, but I've got to be at 7 here. I don't want to be too high. I'm going to aim to come in at SOVAD at flight level 100. So I'm going to hard tune that in. So we're going to be above 8. Flight level 100 will work at SOVAD. To help with descent planning. So we're going to be 13.7 currently, so it helps us out a little bit. Yeah, 18:35 UTC arrival, so we're 35 minutes out. Pending any ATC delays. Sun behind us now. It's that time of day where you can't see your screens. Quick run through the system pages. Make sure all is well. It will tell us if it isn't, but as pilots we like to see things for ourselves. Excellent. At this point we'll probably consider giving the passengers a quick update. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. We're currently cruising 37,000 feet. We're beginning our descent in 5 minutes into Geneva. Weather on the ground is a very nice day there. It's light winds and no cloud. Very nice evening there in Geneva. Should be arriving on more or less on time. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for flying the EasyJet today, and I wish you a safe onward journey. Someone here on TCAS. We've got a, is that magenta? Field contact off the left side, right side. What's this? It's in the sun, can't see him. Keep an eye on that. It's showing 800 below. The reality is he's probably 1,000 below. There are some issues with VATSIM reads altitude, I think, as he's cruising. But within 10 miles, if you're less than 1,000 feet apart, that's telling off time for a controller. Lots of paperwork for one of those. Let's have a look who we're going to be talking to. Swiss. I don't know if Geneva Centre's going to pick us up first. I imagine Geneva approach 136255. Loads of VATSIM across controllers coming across Europe. They're very busy. 136255. Let's get that in. we're coming up on top of descent. Constraints on the ND. And there's our controller pinging us. Let's see if I was right. No, it's centre 1215755. No, that's wasn't 134850. Okay, it's a bit of an early call actually. Need some radio hardware. Right, who am I speaking to?
I'm 737 Mike on in use by 23, expect if report 1 Bravo arrival. Top 71 Mike, uniform contact Swiss Raider 133.050, Roger.
This 133.050 for
Is it right? Okay.
71 Mike uniform. Thank you very much, bye bye.
Alright, Shamrock 482, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Shamrock 482.
Swiss 10 Tango, descent flight level 160.
Thanks for the sub there. Welcome to the channel. Swiss Raider, hello, easy. 31 Mike X-ray, maintaining 370 inbound, Lusar. Sorry, Pibat.
31 Mike X-ray, Swiss Raider, hello, you're identified, clear Lusar, 2 Romeo arrival, runway 22, descent flight level 230.
Lusar, 2 Romeo, runway 22, descend altitude 2... Say again the altitude, sorry.
Flight level 230.
Descend, flight level 230, easy, 31 Mike X-ray.
Shamrock 482, no further ATC available for the climb on discretion.
230. Rust eyed open descent, so we've got a runway change. That makes things interesting, doesn't it? Okay. Arrival.
Station calling unreadable static only, break, Swiss 10 Tango, contact Geneva arrival 136.255.
36255 for Swiss 10 Tango, thank you, bye-bye.
A2 Yankee Juliet back in the cockpit.
Easy A2 Yankee Juliet, Delta. Alright, November 7, Mike, descent flight level 180 cleared, Freeport 1 Bravo arrival and stand by for the approach. Flight level 180.
Nav. Right, so... Scrap that briefing then. Landing over the lake. Scatzy, so we've got a minimum 2035.
7 Mike, can you accept the RMP Zulu runway 23? November 7 Mike, Roger, expect the RMP Zulu runway 23 via
2035. Going? No. Missed approach again is still climbing 7,000, climbing ahead on the 224 Geneva radial. It's a left turn, maximum 185 knots. It's a sharp turn, so it's avoiding that terrain over here. Position altitude 7,000 feet here. Fly slope angle is the same. Platform altitude.
And EZY2 Yankee Juliet, unfortunately.
7,000.
ATC available. Monitor Unicode 122 decimal latitude flight.
Jen, T28, Yankee Juliet, goedenavond.
Just recheck the weather there. 1030. Variable 3 knots, okay. 1029. What am I doing?
EC31 Mike X-ray, descent flight level 160.
Descent flight level 160, EZ31 Mike X-ray. 160 blue. Okay, and we have to recalculate our arrival performance for runway 22, which is a slight movement, slightly longer landing roll.
November 7, Mike, proceed direct Freeport VOR, descent via star 5,000 feet via QNH 1030, and you're cleared for the R&P school, runway.
Resumes a tailwind, which is the right thing to do, if it's variable. There's the Alps coming into view, very nice.
To Yankee Alpha to Israel, low climb, flight level.
So bad, 100, so I'm a bit back in again.
1030.
So still same restrictions, this time we're going out that way and to be vectored in. It's just a lower, we don't have this restriction here because of the terrain, so it's slightly, we can get in slightly lower over the lake. Max 210 knots there, max 220 there. So we come in. Okay. Things like runway changes can, you know, last minute, you can see how having two pairs of hands can help. It can happen in, you know, quite late on in the approach phase, and, you know, it's managing it single cockpit and flying the aircraft can be a challenge. Normally the pilot not flying will be down in the MCDU.
31 Mike X-ray, contact Geneva arrival 136.255, goodbye.
Geneva arrival 136.255. Thanks for the service, EZ31 Mike X-ray.
Welcome.
Three, 6. Wait. Two, 5, 5. Geneva approach, good evening, EZ31 Mike X-rays with you, passing 236 descending, flight level 160 on the loose R2 Romeo, runway 22.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, Geneva arrival, hello, information, Golf current, expect the LS approach, runway 0, correction 22, descent, flight level 120.
Information Golf, we'll pick up and descend flight level 120, EZ31 Mike X-ray.
This 10 Echo, turn right heading 200, descent 4,000 feet, clear down
120 blue.
Say again, this was Winter Center.
This 10 Echo, turn right heading 200, clear down S22, report established.
Turn right heading 200 and clear to the MS22 report established. This 10 Tango.
Advise 65 Lima, contact system radar 134.850 Alpha. 134.85 EZY 65 Lima message and over. Schönen.
Here's a nice airport to fly into, Geneva. So I do have the scenery installed for Geneva. I think is it Red Wing scenery? I've got that installed. So it's not the standard out of the box.
So it's 10 Tango, turn right heading 250 to re-establish and descend to 4,000 feet.
So further right to 250 and down to 4,000 feet with wind clear Tango.
Right, I'm going to put the speed brakes out. We need to improve our rate of descent here.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, direct Golf 514, expect 51 track off the touchdown.
51 miles to touchdown, EZ31 Mike X-ray.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, proceed direct Golf 514.
Golf 514, EZ51 Mike X-ray. Golf 514. 5 miles. It's a bit of a shortcut there, so he's going to take us straight out and in. So in the descent to 120, speed brake still out. Lake of Geneva there, very nice. And I presume that high peak there is probably Mont Blanc. It's pretty much around there somewhere.
10 Tango, confirm established.
Established wireless T2 Swiss wind clear Tango.
This 10 Tango, contact tower 18.7, bye-bye.
18.7 Swiss wind clear Tango, see you.
Right, coming back on profile, speed brakes retracted. There's a bit of traffic on the approach there, coming in over the lake. Some of the lights there. See them on TCAS as well, because we've got it accepted below. Right, let's get the passengers strapped in a bit earlier here. Gotta get the landing lights on already. Let's work ahead of the aircraft.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, descent flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, EZ31 Mike X-ray. 80 blue. We'll touch the speed brakes. Still high speed.
You will shortly be landing. Please ensure your baggage and all personal belongings.
I'm going to pull speed 220 now as well. That restriction's coming up anyway. Let's get.
Armrests down, window blinds open, and your seatbelt.
And with that, I'll activate approach phase.
Please review the safety and in your seat buckle as it contains important safety information. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Please help us by handing in rubbish, newspapers, magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets can no longer be used.
Coming in over some of that higher terrain. Geneva's there. We're going to be coming along, probably following these lights here. Other traffic out there. That's a nice view, isn't it? Nice with the sun on. Excellent. Last time I came here it was all covered in snow, all this. So it's certainly warmed up here, 20 degrees. So let's keep an eye on progress. 220 knots, passing 100. Seatbelts are on. Approach checklists.
Continue present heading. Vector status 22, descent 7,000 feet, QNH 1029.
Say again the altitude, please. ET31 Mike X-ray.
ET31 Mike X-ray, descent 7,000 feet.
Descend altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1029, EZ31 Mike X-ray. (1029) 7,000 blue. Vectors for the ILS.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, turn right heading 190.
Right heading 190, EZ31 Mike X-ray. Let's get that in the mini FCU. It's very handy for this vectoring type work. 190 set. Get the speed brake back in and okay, manage speed, push manage speed.
Mike X-ray descent 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 22, report established.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, cleared approach, ILS approach from runway 22, report established, EZ31 Mike X-ray. 4,000 blue, cleared for the approach, approach armed, cap 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2.
Charlie, direct source out.
Direct source out, 10 Charlie.
Flaps 1. Speed checks. Flaps 1.
Charlie, contact 6 radar 134.850 on site.
6 radar 134.850, 10 Charlie, over.
Outbound traffic coming over our head there. Lock start. EZ31 Mike X-ray established, ILS runway 22. Runway start, lock.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, QNH 1030 and contact standard frequency.
QNH 1030, EZ31 Mike X-ray. 1030 set. Check once, twice, 3 times. Okay. Pull speeds 180 and go flaps 2. Speed checks flaps 2. approaching 4,000. Speed alt star. Cabin crew, seats for landing please, seats for landing. Just wait for the glide slope to come in. We do have a tailwind here.
This will be takeoff.
Alt.
This is 4 Victor Echo, wind 060 degrees, 2 knots, runway 22 clear takeoff.
Glide slope star. Missed approach altitude 7,000 set. Barrow 1030, seatbelts are on, minimums. It's on. Seatbelts are on. Put these on now. Gear comes down. So he's messing around with click spots on the approach.
Geneva approach, Bravo Oscar November.
Auto brake low. Get down.
Hello. Thanks. Sorry about that. Forgot about you there. Enter left hand down.
Manage speed.
Left hand downwind.
One aircraft departing ahead.
EZ31 Mike X-ray arrival.
31 Mike X-ray, go ahead.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, wind 060 degrees, 2 knots, runway 22 clear to land.
Clear to land 22, easy 31 Mike X-ray. Laps rate.
Echo report passing altitude.
Passing it as Visual Victor Echo.
Visual Victor Echo, thanks. You identified prime flight 150.
150, right, Visual Victor Echo.
Laps full. Landing checklists. Cabin secured. Go around altitude set. ECAM landing memo no blue.
And I could go intersection Bravo or full deck set.
Walker 465 Geneva arrival. Hello.
Okay, it's traffic at the holding point.
Yeah, you can hold short runway.
2 whites, 2 reds.
Holding short intersection Bravo walk 465.
1,000.
My control. Autopilot coming out. Cat 1.
100 above.
Geneva
Continue.
November, currently overhead November, requesting entry into your sphere for a landing.
500.
Information, 12 is on board.
India Sierra Papa, India November, Geneva arrival. Hello. Enter CTR by route November, QNH 1030. Next report November Whiskey.
Entering CTR via route November, QNH 1030. Next report November Whiskey in the India November.
Just going over the VOR there.
Open November report intentions.
To land, November.
Flight slow.
Open November, that cockpit. Traffic information, there's an A320 touching down now, runway 22. Make base and final runway 22, caution wake turbulence.
Airbus
Spoilers, reverse, DSO.
Joining landing date 22 November.
70 knots. Manual braking.
Victor Echo, direct for south.
Direct to Dallas, please.
EZ31 Mike X-ray, welcome to Geneva, contact apron 121.855 here.
121.855, thanks for service, EZ31 Mike X-ray.
Hotel November, November, wind 060 degrees, 2 knots, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land, Hotel November, November.
Just hold it here. Alright. Sort that out. So flaps up. Let's fly the plane first. Aviate, communicate, navigate.
Lufthansa 116, traffic information, there's an EA 40 turning base and final now. Do you have traffic inside?
Portable electronic devices for messaging.
Let's go. 1, 2,
Lufthansa 116,
8,
that's cockpit. After landing traffic, line up runway 22 and wait behind.
Seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey.
Can't see that chart. No good, is it?
Flight and destination information.
Geneva Apron, hello, Easy 31 Mike X-ray has vacated runway 22.
EasyJet app.
Just double check that frequency. Oh, 121.855.
Traffic.
That'll be right.
November, join right hand downwind runway.
Apron, hello, Easy 31 Mike X-ray vacated runway 22.
EGGW Mike X-ray, Apron and load extend 42 by out to link 3.
Stand 42, say again the routing please. Foxtrot, hold short alpha, Easy 31 Mike X-ray.
EGGW Mike X-ray, negative, dead, so EasyJet, top this now, Echo Fox, hold short alpha.
Pops 92 Echo Foxtrot, hold short alpha.
EGGW Mike X-ray, active stand 42 by out to link 3.
Stand 2 via outer, Easy 3 Mike X-ray.
EGGW Mike X-ray, negative stand 42 by outer link 3.
Stand 42 via outer, Easy 3 Mike X-ray. So coming through quite quiet there, I'll just adjust my volume.
Geneva Apron, Hotel Bravo Oscar November, November, runway 22 vacated at Yankee, request taxi information.
Hotel Bravo Oscar November, November, Geneva Apron, low taxi, stand of choice by Yankee.
Taxiing, stand of choice by Yankee. Thank you, Hotel November, November.
Stand 42 via link 3. Okay, so that is the first satellite terminal. Certainly busy here in Luton, Geneva today. Lots of VATSIM traffic. It's that Friday rush hour. All adds to the immersion. And could you confirm link 3 for stand 42 for Easy 31 Mike X-ray?
Easy 31 Mike X-ray, son.
Thank you. Evened out task. Is link 4, so second left and around the other side. APUs avail.
Pops 92
to Echo Foxtrot. Do you want me to continue the hold, short of Alpha?
Top 9 to Echo Foxtrot, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, top 9 to Echo Foxtrot.
Let's get the Toby eye tracker on for this. So we're coming to park on the other side of this satellite terminal, so we're going to loop round here. Left on Alpha 3. Departure there, very nice. It's quite a frame intensive airport. It seems to be handling it just about okay. And 4-2, this is ours.
Geneva ground, LL4, Lima Tango stand 18, QNH 1030, ready for push.
LL41 Lima Tango, push to the start of approved, facing northeast, QNH 1030.
Push start approved, facing northeast, and 1030, LL41 Lima Tango.
Parking brake set, we've had plenty of engine cool down time. Confirm APU on. We get the bleed on for a moment. Excellent. So engine starters, masters 1 and 2.
136.255, top Swiss, 9 to Echo Foxtrot.
Seatbelts. Just turn the VATSIM off. And I wait for the N2 below 20%. There we go, and beacon off. Fuel pumps. Let's get the dome light on the show as well, so we can see what we're doing. It's very dark in here. Excellent. We'll see if yep, GSX is playing ball and doing its thing. Turn the contrast down on this. There we go. Right. Parking checklists, radar and predictive wind shear
Must not be used until you are inside the airport. When
is off.
please take care and hold on to the
Parking brake is checked on. Engines are off. Exterior lights are as required. We've just got the just get the nose off. There we go. Just got the navs on at the moment. Fuel pumps are off. Electric hydraulic pumps off. And the pedal still is set as required. We'll clear out this for the next crew. 2000 and set that to above for departure. I hope you enjoyed that. That was that's some good views there. There was lots of VATSIM traffic online. Good views of Paris as we came in. Great views of the Alps ahead of us. Nice sunset and the view of the Lake of Geneva. With a fair bit of VATSIM control on as well. So I enjoyed that one. That was nice. Always a good airport to fly into. It's a little bit different, having some high terrain. We're getting an air bridge today then. Yeah, it's a nice place to fly into, Geneva. I do enjoy it. Both approaches are nice. One's got more terrain, one's got the lake. So yeah, that was a good one to fly into. Might do the return tomorrow morning, so look out for that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the stream today, and it's been a pleasure having you on board with me, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a good evening all. Take care.